So, you've done your product research and are ready to start talking to some suppliers. But, what kind of questions should you ask those suppliers? Well, in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you guys my top 7 questions that I always ask suppliers when I'm initially building their reputation and relationship with what could possibly be my supplier. So, don't go away because it's coming right up.
If you wanna hit the road, then let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we'll go.
Alright, so question number 1 that I like to ask when I'm communicating with my potential suppliers is, what is the MOQ? If you're not familiar with what MOQ stands for, it means the minimum ordered quantity. It's how many units you have to order in order to do business with that supplier. Most suppliers on Alibaba are going to have a listed MOQ on their product listing. However, once you do start that communication with that supplier, you just want to go ahead and ask them what their MOQ is, just to confirm with what they have listed. Also, an important side note, when you are asking about the MOQ, you could always do your own calculations and figure out what the cost per unit is going to be to source your products. Second question that I always make sure to ask the supplier is whether they are a trading company or a manufacturer. For those of you who aren't familiar with the difference between a trading company and a manufacturer is someone or an entity that actually produces the products, whereas a trading company, on the other hand, is an intermediary between the manufacturers and the retailer. So, why you want to make sure you know the answer to this question is important because it's going to help you save on a lot of fees. When you are dealing with a trading company, they usually mark up the price of their products because they want to get their cut as well. Therefore, make sure to ask whether you're dealing with a manufacturer or a trading company. And if they say they are a trading company, you just want to leave them alone and go look for a different supplier. So the third question relates to the shipping options that the supplier provides. So you want to make sure you ask the supplier what their shipping terms are and whether they provide their own shipping or you have to go look for a carrier. Now, what I try to do is I try to go after suppliers that have their own shipping terms, meaning that they not only produce and manufacture my products, but they also deal with all the shipping and handling from their factory to the end point, which is going to be the Amazon warehouse. Now, this is important because it saves you on a lot of time, which you can focus on doing other things related to your business. However, sometimes you can save money if you go looking for your own carrier, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen all the time. So definitely check with your supplier and see what their shipping terms are before you kind of decide on whether you want to go through with that supplier or not. Question number 4 is, what is the lead time for the production phase of the products? Now, this is important, guys. What I mean by lead time is basically how long it's going to take for the factory or the manufacturer or the supplier to actually produce the products that you are looking to sell. Now, the reason why you want to know this is because there's a lot of things that you can get done in between that lead time, such as optimizing your listing, product photography, and a bunch of other things that are very important in successfully launching your Amazon business. So you definitely want to ask them what the lead time is and also how long it's going to take to get the products from their factory over to an Amazon warehouse. Fifth question you want to ask the supplier is to ask them for a product sample. Now, this is important because this allows you to actually touch and feel the products that you're selling. And there's no better way to tell whether you want to follow through with that product when you physically have it in your hand. Now, this also will help you learn about what parts of the products need better improvement and what parts of the product are so great that you can actually brag about it on your product listing. And so don't forget this very crucial question when you're talking to your suppliers. Question 6 is ask the suppliers about their quality control. Now, it's very hard to be able to get exactly what it is you're looking for in terms of quality control from the suppliers, but there are certain things that you can do or you can tell the suppliers to do that will give you that reassurance that the products are at the level of quality that you're looking for. Now, for me, what I do with my suppliers is I ask them to take pictures or record videos of them physically and actually producing my products. That way, I kind of see what the process is like and make sure that there are no shortcuts that are being taken. Other ways that you can check their quality control is you can go on their websites and just read their frequently asked questions, read more about the company itself, and look at other documents that are available on the sourcing websites to check for these quality control measures. Question 7 is to ask the suppliers whether they have any other source of communication rather than talking to them on the sourcing websites like Alibaba. You want to ask them if they have, say, Skype or WeChat or WhatsApp. That way, you can communicate with these suppliers a lot faster than you can on the sourcing websites. I actually talk to my suppliers on Skype, and we sometimes even video chat, and she walks me through the whole factory, showing me all the process and everything that is being done for the production phase of my products. This is extremely important because I can actually, see and build even a better relationship with my suppliers, even though we are thousands of miles away. Those are the 7 questions that I like to ask my suppliers. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, like this video and leave a comment and let me know what are some of the questions that you guys like to ask your suppliers when you're communicating with them. Also, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos about how you can get started selling on Amazon and creating a business online. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later.
Hit the road and let's go then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what a